Hey, welcome to another video on Expected Value Lotto, where we look at US scratch tickets and their expected values. And in this video, we're looking at the new Texas Lottery $30 Maximum Millions ticket. This is part of the February 2024 series of tickets coming out in Texas, so this video is coming out a few days early. Now, this is a number match game, so you've got your main play area here where you're trying to match numbers, and then there are three symbols you can find. There's a 5X, a 10X, and there is a treasure chest for a win-all. And then up here in the top game, you are looking, so you're playing each row individually. You're looking for two like symbols for a win, and you're looking for three like symbols for triple your prize. Now here on this page, we're looking at the prize structure and odds that the Texas Lottery put out on this game. Overall odds are 1 in 3.93, and it looks like you can win anywhere from $30 up to $3 million on this game. So nothing too crazy stands out here as far as the odds and prize structure goes. So we'll go ahead and talk about taxes. In Texas, for any prize over $5,000, they're automatically going to take out 24% in taxes. I don't view that tax money as part of the value of a game, and so that is going to affect how I view the top two prizes here. So instead of what you see there on the screen, I'm going to view these prizes as $7,600, and then the top prize as $2.28 million. So with those adjusted prize amounts, when you run the numbers on this game, you find out that the payout comes in between 73 and 74%. Now, this does exceed the minimum 70% payout that we look for all tickets. I'll just go ahead and say 73% is way too low for a $30 ticket. I mean, when you're paying $30 for a ticket, you need a payout, somewhere between like 78 and 80%, maybe even higher in some cases. So yeah, this payout is just way too low. I would not play a $30 ticket with a payout of 73%. The other thing that we need to note about this payout is that the 73% payout does include all of the top prizes and upper mid-tier prizes, which not a lot of people are going to be winning, which means very few people are even going to see 73% on this ticket. So what we want to know now is, what is the payout going to be for the average person with average luck who may not be winning those top prizes? And in order to figure that out, we're going to subtract out the value of the top 1% of prizes, recalculate, and see what that new payout number is going to be. So looking back here at the prize structure, the separation between the top 1% and bottom 99% of prizes happens here at the $300 prize level. So, I don't really recommend playing this one. If you are playing it though, and you're just an average luck player, when you do win, by the way, the odds are kind of long on this, but when you do win, you're going to expect to see a prize somewhere between $30 and $300. And there at the $300 prize level, there is a split. It's about 75-25. So 3/4 of the $300 prizes, 75%, do fall here in the bottom 99% of prizes. This is where the average folks are going to be winning. The other quarter, 25% of these $300 prizes join all of these other prizes as the top 1% of prizes. Now, top 1% prizes are really difficult to hit. If you want to know the odds of hitting a top 1% prize, look at the overall odds, move that decimal point 2 spaces to the right, and you find out that it's about 300. There's a top 1% prize in every 393 tickets. And so what that means is that you're in well over $11,000 before you would expect to see even one of these top 1% prizes. And by that time, you really need to hit the top prize. So that's really important to note if you are considering playing this game. Now, because so few people are going to be winning these top 1% prizes, we're going to take the value of all of these, subtract it from the payout number you saw before, and that's going to leave us with the payout of just the bottom 99% of prizes, where 99% of people are going to be playing this game. And so when we do that, we find out that the payout of the bottom 99% of prizes comes in between 65 and 66%. And so this does exceed the minimum 60% payout that we look for the bottom 99% payout on all of these tickets. So we'll see how this compares to other tickets as we go through the video. Now here on this page, we are tracking the increases and decreases in Texas $30 tickets. So far, it's just been decreases. So we've been doing this channel for right at a year. We're shy by just a couple of days. And we've only seen decreases in Texas $30 tickets over the last year, which is kind of a shame. Um, but the data point for Maximum Millions is all the way over here on the right. And you can see there was a little bit of a decrease from the previous $30 ticket, the Millionaire Maker, that came out in August of last year. So, yeah, I mean, you never want to see decreases like this. And to be frank, the values of Texas $30 tickets are just not there. I mean, I wouldn't pay $30 for a scratch ticket with payouts this low. Um, but if you are playing $30 tickets in Texas, up here in green, you see the best $30 ticket you can find in Texas in each category. So if you're playing for overall value, that VIP club ticket, even with the long odds, has the best overall value of it. Of the three $30 tickets we've looked at over the past year, if you're playing for odds, Millionaire Maker has the best odds. If you're a more conservative player and you like to hold on to as much of your money as possible, the VIP club ticket has the most money available there in the bottom 99% of prizes. And if you're more of a high roller and you want to win a little bit more money when you are lucky enough to hit in the top 1%, Millionaire Maker has the most money at the top, just barely beats out Maximum Millions. And then we are keeping track of top prizes here as well. Now here on this page, we are building out the list, ranking Texas $30 tickets based on overall payout. You can see Maximum Millions, the worst $30 ticket we've seen come out of Texas. Here on this page, we're looking at the bottom 99% payout. So again, Maximum Millions, the worst $30 ticket for the average player in Texas. Now here on this page, this is where we get to compare $30 tickets across states. And yeah, we're looking at 6 states on this channel. We're looking at Florida, Georgia, Texas, California, Massachusetts, New York. And you can see over the past year, these are all the $30 tickets that have come out. Maximum Millions is the 14th in 14th place out of 15 tickets. So it's the second worst $30 ticket we've seen come out over the past year. And, you know, all 3 of Texas $30 tickets are in the bottom half of this list. So once again, we see that Texas is just not competitive with what other states are doing. You know, you've got, starting with Florida, just a lot more value. Florida, California, Georgia, Massachusetts, with a lot more value in their $30 tickets. And what we really want to do is look up here at the top of the list. We've had a couple of $30 tickets in Georgia come out at, 83% payout, which is about the maximum that you're going to see for any scratch ticket. And so we have to ask this question, if Georgia can put out a $30 ticket at 83% payout and make plenty of money doing it, then why would Texas put out a $30 ticket at 73% payout? It's just so much less. That's, it's well over 9 percentage points different than what Georgia is doing. And that is a massive amount of money when you think about how much money goes into making just one of these games. One scratch game could easily have 10 million tickets that make up the game. If you multiply that by the $30 price tag, that's $300 million that goes into just one scratch game. And 9% of 300 million is $27 million that the Georgia Lottery put into the hands of its players here on this $1 billion bonanza and X the money games, that the Texas Lottery is basically stealing from its players. And it's not just this one Maximum Millions tickets, it's also Millionaire Maker and VIP Club, where they're just robbing their players blind. I can't believe that the people of Texas allow the Texas Lottery to do this. Part of the reason is the Texas Lottery doesn't advertise these payouts. I guess the only way you're going to know the payout is if you watch a video like this. But that's what we're trying to do. We're trying to educate people so that they can see how bad they're getting ripped off on a lot of these scratch tickets. Texas is holding back way, way more money than it really needs to. Now here on this page, we are comparing based on that bottom 99% payout. Here, Texas Lottery is a little bit more competitive. You can see Maximum Millions in 8th place here. And so what this means is that the Texas Lottery is kind of loading the value in the bottom 99% of their tickets so that they don't feel as bad as they are to 99% of people who are playing them. I think that's a pretty deceptive way to build a ticket structure. I don't really like that they're doing that. But Texas Lottery, that's how they that's how they roll, I guess. So, anyways, yeah. So these Texas Lottery $30 tickets are going to feel pretty average, even though they are far inferior to a lot of the other $30 tickets from other states. Now, on this page, we are just looking for a little bit more context as to how low this payout is on this $30 ticket. There was a $2 ticket recently came out in Georgia. It had 75% payout. So you've got a $2 ticket with a lot more value in it than a $30 ticket from Texas. That is ridiculous. A $5 ticket recently came out in Georgia, had 77% payout, which is way more than this $30 ticket from Texas. This is completely upside down. You should never have a more expensive ticket with a lower payout than these cheaper tickets. I mean, this is completely embarrassing for the Texas Lottery. They ought to be ashamed. They ought to be embarrassed of this Maximum Millions ticket and how low the payout is. And if I lived in Texas, there's no way I would touch these. Now, here on this page, these are the top 36 tickets that we've looked at on the channel so far. 73% was nowhere near making the cut here, which is a shame because you've got $5 tickets, you got a bunch of $10 tickets on this list. A $30 ticket should make this list. Now, here on this page, these are the top 36 tickets based on the bottom 99% payout. Again, 65% was not good enough to make this list, and I think a $30 ticket should be on this list. So, the Texas Lottery has just been dropping the ball basically for the past year since we've been looking at them on this channel. The tickets are just ridiculous. The payouts are so low, and I don't know why people buy Texas Lottery tickets, to be honest with you. I don't know how the Texas Lottery is still in business. My advice would be, find a scratcher from another state, probably either Massachusetts or Georgia, and start going in on some tickets that have values where scratch ticket value should be. I mean, quit letting the Texas Lottery rip you off and steal money from you. I wish I had better news for you, but that's about it for the Texas Lottery $30 Maximum Millions ticket. Thanks for watching, and I will see you in the next video.